Luvy.
Hey, what's happening, everyone? It's almost vacay.
Yay. Very small vacay.
Yeah, small vacay. 3-day weekend, but I will take it, right?
I'll take
You got to take those small wins when you can get them, right? So I will take a 3-day vacation any day. And our 3-day vacation is going to be heading to the Smoky Mountains. It's one of our favorite vacations, getaway. We try to get away at least twice a year, sometimes 3 if we can get away with it. We love the Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area. This weekend, though, I don't know if I told you this, they got 4,000 teenagers are going to be there.
No, you didn't tell me this.
FFA convention, 4,000 teenagers. They're going to be in Gatlinburg, so we can stay away from Gatlinburg and stay in Pigeon Forge and be okay.
Find this out?
I found that out after we'd already booked the room. So
you kept this a secret from me.
Yes, I kept it a secret because Michelle said, no, let's go to the beach. 4,000 teenagers in a town that allows ATVs to be on the road, and then probably renting it when you're 18. So, and blasting rap and hip hop and in the middle of the Smoky Mountains, and the hillbillies with their shotguns out there. It ought to be a fun time in Gatlinburg.
Whoa.
And the bears are coming out now. They're already saying they're seeing bears from hibernation. So
except we never see them.
I've seen one.
One at a distance.
But they say in Gatlinburg, I mean, they're coming out and just going right down the middle of the streets. I mean, they're getting in the trash cans. They're eating late at night. So
well, they can be down there with the kids.
Yeah. So that's going to be fun. So
yes,
we're going to have a little fun tonight. We're going to give a little bit of time for people. If you don't have the Kahoot app, download it. And I know some people get frustrated with it. I think we've solved this. So when you play Kahoot tonight, your questions and your answers will be on your phone. So you don't have to look at your TV or your second device and kind of look back and forth, and the whole delay gets you knocked off. And you're like, hey, it's not, there's a 10-second delay between TV and my device. I think your questions and your answers are going to be on your device. If it's not, I apologize. But when I tested it 2 and 3 times today, it worked. So hopefully that will work. And it'll give you a chance to win. But we're going to have a winner. We're going to have 3 winners tonight, and we're going to put them on the wheel. And we'll have a big winner and then a second and third place too. So everybody's going to be a winner that's on the podium, but you'll have like a first place, second, and third, and you'll get to pick what you want. And we'll get behind the scenes. Won't be able to do it tonight. I'll get back with you on Sunday or Monday, and we'll message you on Facebook or Messenger and try to get with you. Also, I'll preface before we play the game tonight. I'll kind of give you a hint right before we play. It's guess the state. And I'm not going to tell you too much right now because I don't want you looking things up. But it's going to be fun. I had fun doing it. I hope I didn't mess up on some of the states. But you know me. I'm from North Carolina. A little slow. A little slow on some things. We like to speak slow, talk slow. I'm just slow. Fat, slow. Can't help it. I'm like a sloth. Like a 300-pound sloth, man. I'm just like... That's just me. Hey, we're going to start this party out right, though. So I saw a TikTok craze nowadays.
He's crazy.
It's pickle juice and Fireball. I really should have sent something to Betsy and Mike earlier. If y'all got this in your cabinet, maybe do it on live tonight. I don't know. You got your corner. So people are trying this. And I said, you know what, Mike? You're stupid enough. Why don't you try it? So Michelle is going to hold this for me. The pickle juice has been the dill pickle juice. I know they got a pickleback where you down one and do the other one, but people are mixing this together and doing it. So we're going to try it. I'm going to try it. So, Michelle, if you'll hold this. This is dill pickle juice. I don't know how much to pour in here. I'm not going to fill this glass up.
I don't have a napkin or anything.
Well, we're going to go straight in here. Yeah, that looks about right. Oh, it's got all the seeds in there and all that good stuff. Oh, that's a lot of Fireball in there, though. We're not going to go half and half. Well, that's a lot, isn't it? A little bit more.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, by the end of this game, I don't know what we're going to be doing. All right. So, dill pickle juice.
Swirl it around or something. So it's.
I thought I brought a knife down here, but I guess I didn't.
I don't see anything to.
Hey, what about the scissors over there? We can put them. Yeah. I don't think I've cut anything too bad in
He's
there.
in a really gross mood
It's
tonight.
got alcohol in it. It'll clean it, right? Enough
Okay.
vinegar and alcohol, it'll be all right.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it smells like a cheeseburger.
So me, I don't know if y'all tried this, but this Starlight Coke Zero is delicious.
Yeah.
It's
So-
expensive, but it's good.
All right. This is not a pickleback. This is, I guess, similar to it. I talked to TX Pepito this week about this.
Shoot.
This is all together. Now, pickleback, you do one, I think you down the Jameson or the Fireball, and then you do the pickle juice at the end. Well, this is all together at one time.
That
So
stinks.
I'm going to try it down there right here all together.
Here's a napkin. Shoot.
I can't tell if that's good or bad.
Well, you're not barfing it up, so
No, it's definitely better than Vegemite.
there's that up there. Let me bring that down.
Yeah, I'm not going to do this next. I mean, this is still sitting here from we did that 6 months ago. That's not bad. It's got a little bit of, that you taste the pickle juice with a little bit of cinnamon at the tail end of it. No, Betsy, it's not bad. Will I pour this and drink it every night or every other night? No, but it's not as bad as it sounds.
Or
So,
smells, evidently.
I mean, I like pickles. You know me.
I love pickles too.
I love pickles on a low carb diet. I'll eat pickles and pickle juice. So yeah, it wasn't that bad. All right, now we're going back to Fireball and Coke.
Blaine said he just lost his dinner.
All right, so the only thing would be better if it had chunks of hamburger in it. So you.
Oh.
Oh yeah, is anything better than Vegemite? Hey, Ronnie, he's the man. He ate a spoonful and he didn't even get the $50, right?
It didn't phase him either.
Let's say hey to everybody real quick. And hey, I think I don't know what that is. I was going to hit the fart button, but I don't have my thing up. I can't do the fart button right now. I was going to do a fart button for somebody. Let's say hey to everybody real quick, and then let's start playing some Kahoot. So if you got your Kahoot, if you got your phone, get your Kahoot device ready. If you hadn't downloaded the app Kahoot, go ahead and download it. It won't take long, and then we're gonna get into playing some Kahoot. Have fun. We may even end a little early tonight. We're gonna have fun. And then tonight, also after us tonight at 9 o'clock, you got Ronnie coming on, and you also got at 9 o'clock. Also, you got Danny and Tanya with Positive Vibes. They're coming on at 9 o'clock as well. They just hit 1,000 subscribers.
Woo-hoo.
That's awesome. And what we got here? What we got? You shouldn't have done that.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry. I'll give you your $10 back, Mike. I'm sorry. There's no way that's happening on Vegemite. In fact, I'll give you 20 back. I'll give you $10 extra back, Mike. Not to do that. That's not happening. I may do another shot of that by the end of this, though, for your $10. You wait till the video comes out of me yelling back and forth at the other cruise ships. When that video comes out of me pulling the hillbilly Mike, yelling at the other cruise ships on embarkation day comes out.
He had a little much to drink early on.
That was fun. That was fun. All right. So we got Mr. Blaine and Danny in here. How you doing? We got Tom and Brendan here. How are y'all doing? Hope y'all are doing well. Miss Meg, you're in here. Michelle, you keep me straight on if I miss anybody, okay? Mr. Anthony Simone, how are you doing? Miss Meg, how are you doing?
Did you miss the Griswold?
Did I miss? No, I said Danny.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got Danny.
I'm sorry.
She's got to keep me straight because I miss people sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go through real quick. We got Miss Peg and Artie, and Peg and Artie is putting out the videos left and right. Got to go sub to their channel. Party with Peg and Artie. Let's see. We got. I think I said Dave. Yep, got Dave in there. Who else we got? She'll help me. I'll try to throw them up here real quick. You were going
fast.
I know. We got Miss Betsy. I think I already said, hey, Miss Betsy, how are you doing tonight? And they got, again, a show coming on. Miss Marcia from CME Traveling. How are you doing? Great to see you in here tonight. And who else we got in here? This is the early crowd. Miss Holly, Miss Good Hair Holly, and also the librarian. It was great to see her having some fun on the, I think it was the Radiance, wasn't it, a couple weeks ago? And Mr. Paul Vines. I'm watching you, Paul. That's all I'm gonna say is I'm watching you, buddy. He knows what I'm talking about. Beach, please, Mr. Mike. He's in here. Good to see Mr. Mike in here, the man with the great hair. Who else we got? Michelle, help me. Yeah, SCT Adventures. How are you doing? Good to see you in here. And then also Mr. Billy J himself, the captain. Captain, we need to see Tennille. Captain and Tennille.
You're going way back.
Going way back, showing my age, right?
Yeah.
What was it? Love Will Keep Us Together. Y'all remember that one?
Was before us.
Yes. Yes, it was. Miss Nautical Nurse Nancy. Good to see you.
Nancy.
Hello, Miss Nautical Nurse Nancy. Hope you're doing well. I love seeing the what was it? The Sancy. There's Nancy and Sarah video vlogs. Yeah, they're really cool. And her and Anthony are an awesome couple. Love their show. Got to see them. Hey, Miss Amanda. Good to see you in here. I don't know how you put it up with that couple up there in Michigan. Good night. After a cruise with them, I about had to take another cruise.
Yes.
Nah, just messing with it. All right, who else we got, Michelle? Keep me straight. Keep me straight.
Traveling Gilberts.
Did I miss them?
Yes.
Oh, the Traveling Gilbert. How can I miss them?
I don't know.
Who the hell are they? I don't know who they are. Ronnie, pimping that camera. They got weddings coming up too, you know?
Ooh.
Weddings coming up. They're finally getting married after all these years.
Wow.
All right. Who else we got in here? Help me, Miss Michelle. My eyesight's bad. I'm getting old.
Yes.
Yes, Miss Holly. 4,000 teenagers. Is that not awful? Gosh, can you imagine?
I can't imagine.
They're probably mostly guys too, boys. I mean, that's awful. Hey, good to see you in here. Great.
Hi.
Good time. Just saw you. Liked it. Hey, give us a couple of weeks. You'll hate us and probably unsub from us. So I'm just messing with you. Who else we got in here? Miss Meg. I say that. Miss Darlene. Hey, Miss Darlene. Nice to see you in there. Great to see you in the house. And who else we got? Real quick. I think is that maybe it. All About the Smokies. Hey. How you doing? All About the Smokies.
That's a great visit.
That's a great channel. You gotta check out All About the Smokies. They got a great channel up in Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area. And in fact, we booked our room, the home to suites, based off their video.
Yes, we did.
And if you haven't subbed to their channel, I remember not long ago, about a year and a half ago, they were under 1,000 subscribers. And I think I posted on our Luvy's Fat Life page, hey, let's get them to 1,000. And now they've done blown by us and they're way up there. So All About the Smokies, great channel.
Good for y'all.
And they're killing it up there. I love the name of their channel. Great family channel. Definitely sub to that. I know Blaine probably knows about their channel already, but great to see you in here. Glad to see you in here. But definitely hit that channel up if you're ever thinking about going to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. That channel has all the information you need.
Very informative.
There's several channels out there like that. Them, the Smoky Mountain Family. Joshy and Stacy, they're a great channel. Big Joe and Malia, another great channel. There's several great channels up there. And who else we got?
Lori S.
Lori S. How are you doing in here, Miss Lori? Let's see. Who else we got? TX. Boom. Yes. TX, you are the man. Especially with the Texas barbecue, because I mean, we're second place to you, especially when it comes to beef. Who else, Miss Michelle? Mr. Eric B. How you doing? Another great channel. Go check his channel out. And he gets all over the place. He's not just in Louisiana. He gets everywhere. Another great channel. Man, this is taking a while. A lot of great conversation. I love it. There's the Spikers in here. Great.
Hey,
another great channel. Doug and Cindy. And Seeing the World with Chris. Miss Chris and Laura, how are y'all doing? Good to see you in here. And are we getting low, Michelle? Are we getting down at the bottom? We're getting down at the bottom. It keeps going. I love all this conversation. It's great. All right. So I think we're getting at the very, very bottom. People are saying yuck. Tommy and Kelly's journey. Hey, great to see you in here, Tom. Tammy and Kelly's. I'm sorry. Tammy and Kelly's journey. How are you doing? Great to see you in here tonight as well. Told you I can't see, I can't read, and I'm slow, and I'm from North
He's
Carolina.
old and blind.
Old and blind. Just put me out in the field. I'll graze all day long. There's Miss Sarah. How are you doing in here? I'm glad somebody's in here to keep TX in line. I can't do it. I just can't keep up with all of it. Let's see who else we got. I think we're caught up, Michelle. Nightbot's in here. We're not calling him. Dave and Brandy's excursions in here. How are y'all doing, Dave and Brandy? Y'all got a cruise coming up too. And I see a lot of people in here that's, if you're not going to play Kahoot, you're going to at least want to watch this, because a lot of you may be part of this question and answers tonight. That's a big hint for you. That's all I'm giving you. Party with Peg and Artie. I think, I already said that. And I think we're all the way down.
All right.
All right. So we're all the way down. Are y'all ready to play Kahoot? Okay. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint. And I want to make sure nobody gets upset with me right off the bat. And look at Michelle looking at me like, what's he talking about?
Yes.
So I want to preface this. And this is not all the channels that's been on our show in the last year and a half. You know, this is episode 48, and we missed some weeks because of either we were on vacation or we were sick or something happened. We needed a break. So we've been over a year now. We've been having shows, weekly shows. We've tried to bring a lot of different channels on our show. So tonight's Name the States is based off prior guests on our show. That's a huge hint to the questions tonight. I'll just leave it at that. And there's also some food, since it's a food and travel channel. There's the food part of that. So yes, it is rigged, Texas Pepito. So this is going to be, for some of you that follow a lot of these channels closely, it's going to be probably easier for some of you than others. And if not, it's going to be a great learning opportunity for you. So there's some channels on here that may not have anything to do with cruising at all. There's some that did have something to do with cruising. There's some that had something to do with the mountains, maybe. So it's going to be, accuracy and speed is the key two things of this tonight. So the top three will go on to the spin the wheel. And
I haven't seen any of these.
Yeah, Michelle hasn't seen any of these. So Anthony may jump on here and play. Trapper Keepers will not be on the prize wheel tonight. I'm already in the whole one of those. I'm still waiting on mine. But yeah, Trapper Keepers will not be on the wheel tonight. So let's try to pull this up and see if we can do this tonight. See how this works. All right.
Okay.
What do you think, Michelle? Think it's gonna work?
I hope so.
You know me. I may totally botch this because you know me. I mean, it's like the S show here. So we're gonna try to add this to the string. Can you see that? Let me know if you can see that or not. Can y'all see that? I can see it. I hope you guys can see it. So this is Kahoots. If you don't want to play, that's fine too. We'll give you time to get in here and try to play with us.
Hi, Journey with the Gingers.
Hey, Journey with the Gingers. Oh, go Duke. Oh, geez. I know who that is. Well, that could be Ronnie too, so I don't know. But yeah, we'll have fun tonight, and we'll take the top three on the prize wheel. We'll spin it around and see who's number 1, number 2, and number 3.
Are we keeping this prizes a mystery?
I'm going to contact them individually and give them the option of what they want to win.
Okay.
So we'll give that. Yes, Margaritaville. Yes.
Yeah.
We love Margaritaville. Have y'all seen our Margaritaville Grand Turk video that we did with that we went to, and then Josh and Michelle from Adventures Ahead was there. We had a blast. We spent the day at the pool, and then we were able to go and spend time at the restaurant there. That was This is
Good
pretty good
food.
overall. We asked how many times in the video
Oh
did
my
I say
gosh.
I wanted it medium? At least 10 times, right?
The nachos were really good.
But the nachos were really good. Anytime you go to Margaritaville, the volcano nachos are great. So we got 17 people in here. We'll give it a couple more. Myron Mixon's in here.
Wow.
Oh, geez.
That's
I've got
pretty.
some tough competition in here now. He's from Georgia. So who's in here? Who in here is from Georgia? Who's a Georgia person? The Warden. Oh, we know who that is. I'm trying to guess. Texas barbecue is king. Pepito, how many devices are you on? I think Pepito's on like 4 different devices. Oh, Meg says she's in here. Roll Tide's in here. So we got 18 people playing tonight. We got 31 people in the chat right now. So maybe not everybody's playing, and that's fine too. We'll try to give it a couple more minutes, and then we'll go ahead and go live and trying to play the game. But it should be a little bit of fun here. We got about 30 questions, so I'm guessing about a minute apiece between asking the question and seeing. We got Anthony in here now. We got 19 in here. So it should be fun.
Yes, a lot of fun.
And we'll get to see who you. Yeah, Meg's originally from North Carolina.
Wow.
That's right, and she's down in Georgia now. So she gets a little bit of Myron Mixon and North Carolina barbecue at the same time. She's got a history. So you'd be thinking of states with the best barbecue because those are probably answers. That may be a hint. Could be some questions about barbecue in here.
Blaine knows you.
Blaine knows me well. He's seen the size of my belly. He knows I'm a pit master. If y'all seen that on our page, some of y'all that are new here, if you go on Facebook and just look up Luvy's Fat Life, I'm sure Nightbot will throw that in here. But you can join our channel, and we're a foodie channel. Just throw pictures of your food. It doesn't have to be barbecue all the time. It can be hamburgers, hot dogs,
we
chicken.
Appreciate
anything. We're foodie type people. We love that kind of stuff. And oh gosh, Billy J, you're already acting up. I got to kick you out of here already. All right, so we'll give it 2 minutes. We're going to give 2 more minutes. I saw somebody dropped out and another one came back in. We're going to start in 2 more minutes, and we'll start having fun. So really looking forward to this. Should be a fun time tonight. Hi, Tyler. How are you doing? So, like I said earlier, I want to make sure everybody understands this. Tonight on this game, we've had a lot of people on our show over the last year and a half. So not everybody that's been on our show in the last year and a half is in this trivia. So I think if this goes well, we'll do it again. And we didn't pick, we just picked random people. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of it I went off Facebook and stole pictures. You know how I like to stalk people.
Stalker.
I'm stalk people on Facebook. So I stole your pictures off of Facebook and I used them. Billy J, there's a place we did a video on. Is it Four Rivers Smokehouse? Tyler, tell me about that. Down at is it West Garden, something Garden? It was not bad barbecue.
No,
I was actually impressed with it. It was not bad at all. But it was pretty good.
We didn't have grilled gator.
No, but
we had gator.
We had the gator bite. That's a different place. I was talking about. All right, so we got up to 20 now. Somebody got in just in time.
All right.
So I'm giving it 30 seconds, and we're getting ready to start. So if there's anybody else that wants to jump in, even if you don't play Kahoots, it's going to be fun just watching and maybe seeing where, if I screw up tonight, I apologize. If somebody's moved to another state and I messed up on it, I apologize.
Just
Winter Garden. That's it. I think it's Winter Garden. I think you're right.
Yes.
Got another one in here. Is that Pepito? Did he get in here again? Is anybody trying to get in and can't get in? If you can at least let us know in the comments real quick. I can maybe hold for another 30, 45 seconds while you're trying to get in. If not, we're getting ready to start. We're up to 21 people now. Yeah, Gilbert's. I've seen a couple pit masters do that, and that's pretty awesome to watch them do it. Canada is not a state. You're right. I mean, it might as well be. I mean, we'd protect them if something ever happened, so we might as well call them a state, right? It's a state of mind. All right, so I think
right,
it's.
let's go.
Oh, we lost somebody. Did somebody fall out? Is somebody trying to get back in? Because we were at 21 and now we're down to 20. Did somebody fall out and they're trying to get back in? Because I want to start and somebody fell out. We were at 21 and now we're down to 20. Billy J says he's in a state of. Is somebody trying to get back in? Well, let us know real quick and we'll try to hold it real quick because we were at 21 and we just dropped down to 20. 327-3040 is your PIN number. 327-3040. 327-3040 is the PIN number. All right, maybe somebody just didn't want to play. Maybe we're taking too long. All right, somebody unsub from Kahoot. Okay, I get it. All right, so we're getting ready to start here in 10, 9. Oh, somebody got back in. The warden did. I'm going to go ahead and start it while the warden's in. All right, so we're getting ready to start here. All right, let's go. Guess what state? This fun couple lives in what state? Well, the one person that got this wrong, I'm getting ready to announce your name.
He doesn't know it.
I don't know it. Just messing with you. So 20 out of 21 got that right. So the one person that got it wrong, it was California. All right. So let's see who's on top. Man, Brandy jumped up there, but oh, I thought it said Big Booby. Instead, it's Big Booty. Big Booty. Then Meg,
We gotta work
Eric,
on them eyes.
Yeah, my eyes are really bad. I apologize. All right. So, all right. Ready for number 2. It's going to be pretty easy for a lot of you that keep up with a lot of the YouTubers that's come on our show in the last year and a half. So here we go. Question number 2. Hani, the OG beach bum, lives in this state, this hot state. Pretty easy. Oh, we got 20 out of 21 got it right again. I think Anthony's upstairs and he's just guessing. Actually, he knew both of those when we asked him about it.
Yep.
So, all right, so 20 out of 21 got that right, and a little bit of a change. Still Brandy, Big Booty, and Eric. Holly and Meg's next. Still really close. Let's go with question number 3. Nana's Hidden Apron calls home where? Arizona, California, Kentucky, or Tennessee? Got a few of you on that one. 18-3. It was Kentucky. So that is Miss Tom and Brenda. It is really part of KY Travelers as well, but I figured if we use KY, that would be a little obvious. So we put in Nana's Hidden Apron. And a little bit of a change. We got Brandy, Big Booty, Traveling G's, and Margaritaville Meg. So that rounds out your top 5. Remember, on this one right here, if you just look at your phone or your second device, it should have your question and your answer. And that way you don't get messed up on trying to watch their TV screen too. You should be able to do that. Hopefully that's working. All right, next question. Moonlight Adventures calls this state home. West Virginia, Virginia, Kentucky, or Tennessee? This is a new channel that you need to sub to. Great. 6, 8, 2, and 5. Virginia is the right answer. That's a tough one because that's a new channel that's out that you need to sub to. They're a great couple.
Yes.
I think they're on right now. What is it? Are they on the Liberty? They're out of Jacksonville. They went out of Jacksonville here recently.
I'm not sure
I don't
what
think it
ship
is a Liberty. I can't remember which one it is, but they're on a cruise right now, actually. So
very nice people.
Very nice people. They came on just last week. So definitely sub to their channel. We'll see if that mixes things up. So Moonlight Adventures, definitely go sub to their channel. They're on the Spirit. Okay, yes, Meg, you're right. And in fact, they were singing today, doing karaoke. That was hilarious. All right. Oh, we got some flips here. So Bet's dog jumped up to first. Amanda, See the World With. Florida Pepito. Was that Florida Pepito? What does that FL stand for? Huh. And the Warden jumped up. Look at that. Big. Wow. Big flip.
Yes.
Big flip. All right. Remember, it's about speed and accuracy. Dave and Brandy's Excursions is from this state. Talking about rigged. Talking about rigged. West Virginia, Virginia, Pennsylvania, or Tennessee. And when I say it's from this state, that means it's where they're living now. It's not where they grew up at. It's where
they're currently
residing at. One person got it wrong, but 19 of you got it right. That's a really good job. So a little bit of a change. Look at Amanda jumping up there. Amanda coming up. Bet's dog, FL, Myron Mixon, and See the World with Chris. And See the World has the highest answer streak of 5 in a row.
Awesome.
5 in a row. Betsy says, I've never done this good at trivia. See, watching all these live YouTube things is really coming forward, watching YouTube. These gingers call this state home. West Virginia, Virginia, South Carolina, or Tennessee? So 19 out of you got this right. So it is South Carolina. Journey with the Gingers. Yeah, you'd have been in trouble, Blaine, if you got that one wrong. All right, so Amanda, Bet's dog, Myron Mixon, FL Pepito, and the Warden. So a little bit of change. Meg has the biggest jump of 3 places. 3 places. 7 of 30. This OG Saturday Night YouTubers call this home. Michigan, Ohio, New York, Tennessee. Adventures ahead. What state? All right, so we got 18, 1, 1, and 1, but it is Michigan. Adventures ahead is out of Michigan. So let's see if that changed up anything. Nope. But look how close it is. 66.85, 66.60, 65.60, 64.79, and 64.10. This is really close.
It is.
Remember, it's about speed and accuracy at this point. All right, number 8. This monster channel calls this state home now. Monster channel, 159,000 last time I looked. I'm sure it's over 160,000 now. And 18 out of 21 got it right. It is Florida. Lolita Loca, Tony and Jenny call the state of Florida. They used to live in North Carolina at one time, Tennessee, New York. I mean, they've lived everywhere. But when we first started watching them, they were in Charlotte, near Charlotte.
Yep,
so
that's an hour and a half from us.
Yeah. Never got down there to meet them.
No.
All right. So no change at the top. About 50 points away between first and second. And then another 75, 80 points away between Myron Mixon and Bet's dog. Really close up top. So what state does this channel call home? North Carolina, Alabama, New York, Florida. Does anybody know who that is? I love that logo. See the World with Chris. You got Laura there also. That might mess some of you up. 7, 11, 1, and 2. So that's See the World with Chris. Alabama. I had to confirm that because I knew he lived in Mississippi for a while too. And I actually Marco Polo'd him just to confirm it. I knew it was Alabama, but I had to confirm it just to make sure because I've heard him talk a lot about Mississippi. But yes, they are from Alabama. They currently live in Alabama now. And I think he lived in Louisiana some as well, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Chris, if you're still in here. So a little bit of change there. Amanda, Myron, FL Pepito, the Warden, and Brandy. So
Brandy's making a comeback.
Yes. Coming back strong. All right, so this is number 10. This is a third. What great barbecue state does the channel woo from? North Carolina, Alabama, New York, or Florida? Well, I'm glad 20 of you know it's a great barbecue state. I bet you Pepito's that one in the blue that said
he refused
to get it right just because I said great barbecue state. But 20 out of the 21 got that right. Yes. Ronnie and Elma are from North Carolina, about an hour and a half from us. So, yes. All right. So, Amanda, Myra Mixon, the Warden, FL Pepito, and Brandy is your top 5 right now. So, question number 11. What state does this dynamic duo that speaks a different language reside from? North Carolina, Alabama, New York, or Louisiana? Not the person wearing the shirt. Louisiana. 19 out of the 21 got that right. Oh, they do speak a different language down there. But they are the true South. They're as South as you can get without being in like really South, like French South. Like we're Northern South. They're like French South.
Okay.
Okay.
Continue
All
on.
right. Oh, we got to move here. Amanda, Myra Mixon, FL Pepito, the Warden, and Brandy. So things are getting really interesting. We're almost hitting the halfway mark. So hang in here with us. We got more barbecue questions coming up. More questions about YouTubers. Some YouTubers that aren't in the cruising community. So those could be some curveballs in there. Do you remember watching on our shows? I know all of you go back and watch the past shows. What state does this recently 1,000 subscriber count channel reside? North Carolina, Colorado, New York, or Louisiana? They just got off. Hey, look at that. All 21 got that right. Y'all deserve a round of applause.
Yeah.
And we need to let positive. Where you at, Danny? He's probably working right now. So Danny and Tanya just hit 1,000 subscribers, and everybody got that right. We need to let him know that. You guys follow their channel, evidently. At least know they're the crazy ones that live out in the snow, right? In the tiny house in the snow.
Yes, Dave and Brandy. It is an oxymoron, but Mike is good for that.
What'd you say?
Northern South. Isn't that an oxymoron?
I live in the Northern South. I know that's what the Gilberts tell me anyway. They're saying that North Carolina's not really the South, I guess, or whatever. We're the Northern South. We were, to be completely historical here, we were the 12th one to form the United States, to the 12th state. And we were the next to the last one to side with the South when the North and South War started. So just to keep it real.
Mike loves history.
That's how it happened. So we are one of the last ones to be the South.
All right, history nerd. Let's continue.
All right, let's go. Amanda, Myra Mixon, no change, but Amanda's opening it up a little bit, almost over 1,000 point, 1,100 point lead here. Myron, FL, the Warden, Brandy. So, don't be pulling against Amanda, but she's opening it up a little bit. Number 13. What state does Fantastic Channel live in? Florida, Colorado, New York, or Louisiana? Fantastic Cruising, Kimbra. Oh, almost had a 21 again. 20 out of 21 got this right. It's Florida. Yeah, Kimbra and Matt live down in Florida. Great couple. We got to meet them when we cruised out of Tampa.
Yes.
And got to go over and meet their snakes
and their reptiles.
Their reptiles. It was fun. And Michelle had one of their snakes all over you, right?
Yes, I really
Michelle's not afraid
snake.
of snakes. Yeah, it doesn't bother her at all.
Well, I'm a little afraid of our snake because she bites.
Our snake's a little mean. All right, so is there any change? No, but FL Pepito has the highest streak of 13 in a row.
Woo!
Woo! Hot. I don't know what that's doing, but hot.
That's scary.
All right, 14. What state does these degenerate cruisers live? Florida, Colorado, New York, or Louisiana? Oh,
Ooh.
messed up a few people there. 16, 3, and 2. Florida, Colorado, New York, and Louisiana. It is Florida. That got a few of you on that.
We got a lot of cruisers from Florida.
Yeah, a lot of them. I mean, we could have just done the whole thing of Florida and just went Florida, Florida, Florida.
We wouldn't mind being one of those down there.
Maybe down the road. So not much of a change here. There is now only 70 points between first and second.
Ooh.
That's been cut down a little bit, getting a little bit closer there. So let's see what happens. So we're halfway. This is the halfway point. What state does this naughty nurse and her husband Anthony reside in full time? Utah, Wisconsin, New York, or Michigan? And that is the new Facebook page for this channel. Oh, only had one get that wrong. I thought we only had 21 in. How did we get 22 answers? Somebody else must have joined late. So we got 21 and 1, but Wisconsin is the correct answer. So yes, let's see what that does as far as the is there any change at all? So now there's a little bit of increase between Amanda and Myra Mixon, but again, 15 in a row. So does that mean that they've gotten every answer right, Myra Mixon?
I think that must.
Was that question 15 or 16?
That was 15, wasn't it?
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So 16. What state does the cruise world reside? Utah, Wisconsin, New York, or Michigan? Michigan is right. And 19 out of 22 got that one right. About 90 points difference between first and second. So the top 5 is staying about the same. Trust me, there's some curveballs coming up in these last 15. What state does this great couple live? North Carolina, South Carolina, New York, or Michigan?
There are a couple people.
Close, yes. North Carolina. Yeah, we're trying to get them to move up here. So South Carolina, unless they've moved recently, I don't know. Maybe they got a new park. I don't know. Blaine was one of the ones that got that wrong. He picked New York. So see what the change is on that one. Oh, a shift there. So Amanda, FL, Pepito, Myra Mixon, Eric Davis, and Go Duke has jumped up in the top 5 now. Interesting.
Yes.
So 18 to 30. What state does this great couple live? You love that same. North Carolina, Texas, New York, or Oklahoma? Vizzo's travel. 16 of you got that right out of 21 that answered. And, we got a swap here now between first and second. And FL Pepito's jumped into first. So FL Pepito, Amanda, Myra Mixon, Eric Davis, and Go Duke. Go Duke. So we're seeing some changes here, a little bit of moves in these last ones. Remember, there's some food questions coming up too. Hello, Dina. How are you doing? Number 19. What state does this griddle master live in? This might throw some of you off. This was one of our first guests on our show. Cooking with Crazy Pop, Butch. North Carolina, South Carolina, New York, or Oklahoma? Oh, that's going to hurt some of you maybe. 8, 7, 4, and 2. The correct answer was South Carolina. Cooking with Crazy Pop. He also does a lot of videos with the Crazy Crew up in the Smoky Mountains as well when he came on our show. Let's see what it does for the top 5. Oh, it flopped them around between Amanda and FL Pepito. So everything else stayed the same. Really close between Eric Davis and Go Duke. I mean, it's really close between 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So this is still anybody's game.
Hey, Alan Genie. It's good to see y'all.
Hey, yeah. What state does Tyler and Dawn live? Just out and about. Another channel that first came on our show, North Carolina, Virginia, New York, or Oklahoma. They go up to the Smoky Mountains quite a bit as well. They do a lot of parks and up and down the East Coast as well, all the way down to Florida. They visit Florida a lot. 2 for North Carolina, 14 for Virginia, 5 for New York, 0 for Oklahoma. They do live in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Tyler and Dawn from that channel do. There's actually 4 of them, but Tyler and Dawn live in Greensboro, North Carolina, so not far from us at all. So this may not hurt overall a whole lot unless some of the top 5 got that right with North Carolina. So let's see.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens here.
This might be interesting.
Oh, Brandy jumps
Woo!
way up. So yeah, that made a big difference. So Amanda, FL Pepito, Brandy, Myron, and Eric.
Brandy is trying to make that comeback.
Yeah, she's trying to come back. She's about 600, 700 points behind now, but still trying to get in the top 3 to see what happens. What state does this fun venture family live? North Carolina, Virginia, New York, or Florida? Another one of the channels that first came on our show very early on. Hey, Miss Ashley, and hey, Dina. So Florida, yes. Great channel. Fisher's Fun Venture. Got to check their channel out. Love their channel. Great family. Let's see what it does here. Go Duke jumped back up, but the top 5 didn't change other than 5th and 4th. I mean, 5th and 6th place swapping. So let's see what happens here. It's always a party with these two. Where are they from? Florida, Virginia, New York, or North Carolina? Oh, 18 out of 21 got that one right. So that was really quick. Let's see what it did in the top 5. Oh, 1st and 3rd swap.
Woo!
Brandy's jumped all the way up to 1st by 1 point. 1 point. 1 point. What if we had a tie? Brandy, FL Pepito, Amanda, Myron, and Go Duke. It's still anybody's game here. We still got a lot of food questions coming up. Doug and Cindy know how to spike things up. Georgia, Florida, New York, or North Carolina? So 19 of you got it right out of 21. Yes, they are from Florida. No changes, but it looks like Brandy was a little bit quicker on the draw. Brandy and Dave, yeah. So they've increased their lead a little bit by 35 now. But Brandy, FL Pepito, Amanda, Myron Mixon, and Go Duke. So the top 3 go on the spin the wheel. Let's see what's happening. And also it says Big Booty is back in the game. Number 24. Wings were first served in this state in 1964. Georgia, South Carolina, New York, or Texas? Wings were first served in this state.
That was going to be my guess too.
Buffalo Wings is where it got the name from. 1964 was the originator. So those that said New York was correct on it.
I wouldn't mind having some wings.
And big jump around. Brandy. Go Duke came up to number 2. Myron Mixon, FL Pepito, and Amanda rounds out the top 5 now. So remember, this is food and travel. So down to the last 4, 5, 6 questions left. So let's see what happens next. Question 25 of 30. This guy was born in Ohio, but calls home now where? Georgia, Florida, New York, or California? Guy Fieri, Carnival Cruise Ships. And we're going to eat at Flavortown this weekend.
Yes.
They just opened one up in Pigeon Forge, and we're going to head there and do a vlog on it this weekend.
Trash can nachos.
California is correct. So 16 out of 21 of you got it right. Is there any change? Yes, Amanda jumped all the way back up to 3rd place. A great job, Amanda. Myron Mixon, and now we see the world with Chris has jumped all the way up to 5th, and Brandy's gotten 6 right in a row. So she's increased her lead a little bit by about 500, 600 points. So got a lot going on here. Let's see what's happening. Pitmaster Myron Mixon calls this state home. Myron Mixon, if you get this wrong, you're in trouble. Georgia, Florida, New York, California.
That was fast.
Yes, Georgia. 18 out of the 21 got that one right. No change in the top 5. A little bit of an increase in lead on Brandy, so Brandy's tearing it up. Rodney Scott and Scott's Barbecue started in this state: Georgia, South Carolina, New York, or California. One of the greatest pit masters around. Awesome. In fact, I would love to go here. Yes, 19 out of the 21 of you got it right. South Carolina. They have places all the way down in Atlanta and Alabama. But he started in South Carolina. A little bit of a change, not a huge change, but Brandy, Go Duke, Amanda, See the World, and then FL Pepito. 28 of 30. Aaron Franklin started Franklin Barbecue in this state: Georgia, South Carolina, New York, or Texas. So 12 out of the 20 that answered got that right. Texas. Yes, Texas.
People are lined up to get his barbecue.
Yes, and they sell out days in advance a lot of times. Brandy, increasing that lead now to 1,400 points. Brandy, Amanda, Go Duke, FL Pepito, and Big Booty has jumped to the top 5. So 29 of 30. This style of pizza started in early 1900s, and many say Lombardi's in this state: Georgia, South Carolina, New York, or Texas.
Very good.
New York, yes, that's the second one that everybody got it right. If you
Meg says she'll take taco questions for 100, please.
All right, no change, and this is the final question. This is a big question between FL Pepito and Big Booty, because you got to try to get up and go ahead of Go Duke to get on the podium here, the top 3.
Okay.
So it's all about speed. Remember that. So this is a big question to get on the podium here. So let's see if you can get on the podium.
Okay.
It all comes down to this one question: who can get on the podium between Go Duke, FL Pepito, Big Booty, and maybe somebody else? I don't know.
All right, let's see.
This state produces the most vegetables: Georgia, South Carolina, California, or Texas?
I don't know. Vegetables.
15.
Wow.
Have you got it right? California does. Let's see those 3 if it made a big difference. Let's see who's the top 3, Michelle.
Okay, let's see.
3rd place, FL Pepito. Wow. 2nd place, Amanda. 1st place, Brandy. All right. So, runners up, 4th place was Traveling, and then Seeing the World with Chris was 4th and 5th place. So,
good job, y'all.
yes, thank you for playing. Great game.
A lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun. We love playing Kahoot, and now we'll bring up the wheel and put your names on there just to let you know who was 1st, 2nd, and we'll let you have your choice. So we're going to put your name on. If you finished in 1st, you get 3 times on there. So Brandy gets her name on 3 times. Any questions we have? Let's see. Brandy. Second, Amanda gets it twice.
FL Pepito gets it.
Pepito.
All right. Are y'all ready?
All right. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle this up. And we're going to shuffle this up a few times. So I want to make sure that everybody understands you can win. We're going to do this 3 times. Do 3 drawings. So you can win more than once. We're not taking your name off. Okay.
Okay.
3 times.
Let's go.
All right. First time because it's about time for the next show, right?
That's right. Let's
Spin.
move this along, darling.
All right. I'm going to spin. So first place, first gets the best prize is Amanda.
Amanda.
Congratulations, Amanda. She gets number 1. Number 2. Okay. All right. We're leaving it on there again. We'll shuffle it. And she only had her name on her. Brandy. All right. Shuffle it up a couple more times. It's going to be Brandy again.
Brandy again.
All right, Brandy again. But guess what? FL Pepito, we're going to send you something too. We can't do that. So Brandy's the big winner. She gets 2 prizes today. We're going to give FL Pepito something too because you deserve it. That many questions, you deserve something.
Absolutely.
So thank you. Hey, we want to say thank you for playing with us tonight. Thank you for coming out and playing with us tonight. we really enjoy playing these games.
Yes,
like I said, it's been a long time since we've done this. Next time we may do this a little bit different with the travel, maybe doing some parks, theme parks, cruising places. You know, we're a food and travel channel, so we wanted to be able to do some food questions, some travel type questions as well, with states and so forth. So we did have a really good time. Did you have a good time?
Yes.
We love playing trivia. Love being able to give prizes out to everybody. So those that were on this right here, we'll contact you.
Betsy says she'll take the Trapper Keeper.
I'm still waiting on Trapper Keeper. I've been waiting about 9 months now. But hey, don't forget, right now, 1 minute, you got 2 shows coming on at the same time. You got Ronnie and Elmo with Life is Good Today, the Woo Crew. Then you also got Positive Vibes Adventures. They're also on as well.
So Brandy wants to give her second prize to Betsy.
Oh, okay. Betsy? Okay.
All right.
So we're going to give you a fart next time we're live. A real one. No, I'm just messing. All right.
Terrible.
So thank you. Thank you. I hope we didn't offend anybody for using your logos on your channels tonight. Thank you for all the creators. Again, please don't be offended if we didn't use you because we definitely will.
We got another show.
We got another show, and we're definitely going to use more creators. We try to use those that had been on our show as guests over the last year and a half. But thank you, and we had a great time.
Thank you.
Go check those other channels out. And then also you got Betsy and Mike tonight on the Beach Life Hangout at 10 o'clock Eastern time. Is that 7 o'clock their time? I get confused with all that. 10 o'clock Eastern time. And
I think that is 7 o'clock.
Yeah, they're going to have fun. You guys have a great night.
Thank
we love you guys. You guys be the light in this dark world.
We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Have a great evening. Bye.